Windslayer, £8. Any good? Let's find out. So I'll level with you. I got the packet, I opened it and I thought, this looks really crap. Probably not the best word to use, but yeah, it looks really cheap and awful. And I'm not terribly sure if it's going to be any good whatsoever. Now the only thing I would say, I don't really know how long this would last going off and on and off and on. So would you have to make a decision? Plus obviously you have to take it on and off every single time, like change the battery, all that kind of stuff. So the other day I was recording on the GoPro and I noticed it seemed to pick up quite a bit of wind on the outside. It's a lot better than the original ones, where which is kind of all you ever got. So the actual audio is a lot better. The front microphone is really good. I've got some rigs where you can attach like a proper microphone, but I tend to find this front one on its own works absolutely amazing if I wish. So I did come across a product called a Windslayer though on Amazon, and just for £8 I went for this bargain version, which I'll put in the links below if you want to purchase one. But is it any good? So when we go outside, it's not really the windiest day in the entire world, as in it's not that windy at all really, but I still think we're going to see a difference. So let's get outside and have a bit of a demonstration, see how good or bad this is. So this is the first audio, so now we're not using the little foam pad. Like I say, it's not the windiest day of all, but there definitely is a breeze. And what you tend to find is it can pick on breezes. I think if you get like a proper windy day, you'll notice a much better difference in the audio. But there is a breeze today, so how good does it sound in comparison? It's hard really to work out the best way to catch how windy it is. Like I say, it's not crazy windy. It's definitely a wind. Is that being picked up on the GoPro or not? I don't know. Like I say, the audio is pretty good nowadays on this. So you might not even bother to pick up there is a wind, but there is a wind. And I'm one of these audio people where if there's a slightest bit of wind, it really, really gets on my nerves. So if I can avoid any kind of wind, that'd be fantastic. But how good does this sound compared to our next video where we're using the Windslayer? Like I say, not the most windiest day in the entire world, so it'd be interesting to see, even with only a little bit of wind, if there's any difference in the difference, if you can really get better audio with such a cheap product. So let's put the Windslayer on now and see what we think. So as I stated before, this is now with the muff on. Can you hear a difference in the wind? Like I say, it's not the windiest day, but there definitely is a wind blowing this way towards the camera. And if I turn it around that opposite way, the wind should reduce. But I think the actual main wind is coming this way. But can you hear the wind now we've got the fake Windslayer on? I think you'll notice a big difference in the quality of the audio. Like I say, on these cameras nowadays, the audio is absolutely fantastic. So has this really just made it that perfect thing? I'm gonna be quiet for a moment, see if we can get some wind. So this is with the Windslayer on. How does this sound compared to the clip before with no Windslayer? So let's go back inside, review the footage and see what we think. So as we can see there from the two sample clips, there is a difference. The wind, like I say, isn't really crazy windy today, but there is a wind there, and this kind of just nips it completely in the bud. So I would highly recommend it. And there's a bonus to actually using this kind of case. If you drop it, it won't absorb so much shock, but definitely light scratches and bumps, it would definitely protect you for that. So there is actually a perk to wearing this casing on all the time. Would I recommend it? Yeah. Why? Because the price is just fantastic. We can spend fortunes trying to upgrade your audio on the GoPro, and sometimes it works, and well, sometimes it doesn't actually work as good as you think. I've got other demonstrational videos of microphones and whatnot, and realistically now, if you're running a new GoPro 8 or 9, the audios came on leaps and bounds and bounds and bounds. So I think you'll be very happy with this. So I highly recommend it. I'll leave the link below if you do want to purchase it. But anyway, there we go, just a quick one today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy your weekend and we'll see you again soon. Bye. So, we've just finished the video, edited it, and I know what you're thinking. It's crap. Now, I was thinking that as well. But I have actually done testing previously to when I make this video, and the results were actually really, really good. So I'm surprised it was so crap. So we're gonna have to use a bit of science this time. Now, some of you clever people out there have fancy Dyson fans and whatnot, but I don't have any of those things. What I do have, though, is a Mr. Man annual. Not quite sure what year it's from. It's number 2. It's probably worth more than... It might be a better video than what I've been doing. There's Father Santa there. Can you say what year it's from? 1980. Other Mr. Man annuals are available. So, my new plan is to wave it, quietly though, at the camera, thus creating the wind. How windy does this sound? If windy at all. It feels quite windy. What the heck am I doing? What are you watching? It's Saturday night. Go and watch something far, far better than some old prat waving a Mr. Man annual. But you want to know about how good the thing is, and I don't blame you. Stay tuned. So this is the wind test without the little sock on. How windy does that sound? And now I'm going to put on the thingy and we'll see how much difference we get. So here we are, back with now the wind sock thingy installed. Now, we're going to do the same test and you can see if it's any different, whatnot. I would say though, I do have slight concerns how many times you could probably take this thing off and on. You do have to be quite delicate. It's not the most expensive thing, but obviously you do want to try and see some results, and it also wants to be useful. So now, for the Mr. Man annual test, part 2, with windsock on. So, I'm blowing this. Which way did I do it last time? That way. But I'm trying to make it as windy as possible, without any noise from the manual. Now you could go out and buy a really expensive fan, or you could just go out and buy a Mr. Man annual. This is probably worth quite a bit. If you know how much it's worth, by the way, drop me a comment below. So this is now with the guard on. Does it sound any different or not? No idea. I'm going to end the video there. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!